August 27th, I believe. 2017. Chickens on a dead run. Interesting. Just want to show the Nova Raspberries here quick. These were hit with yes, thank you, Rooster. These were hit with Accelerate a couple times earlier in the season, fairly heavily, because I really wanted to get them cranking, and they're cranking. Man, all new growth from, basically right from about there on up. So let's see, new growth, it's longer than my arm. Yeah, I'd say about 36 inches of new growth in about a month and a half or so. Yeah, about a month and a half. My friend Stan in Amsterdam, or the Netherlands, I'm not sure, that's a confusing thing. I think he's actually in Holland. But anyway, gave me these monster beans. These things are huge and getting huger. They are a large bean, but they are also in high nutrient program, heavy mulch laid down early on, and there were zucchini in here. They gave up the ghost earlier in the season, but they also did pretty well. But these beans are really amazing. Incredible long vines, massive leaves. I mean, the size of my hand. And once again, when we look at it from a soil building perspective, those are huge solar panels to collect and sequester sugars, which ultimately can become carbons and humic matters in soil. So pretty awesome. And the thing that actually brought me out here initially with a camera was on the Japanese knotweed here, Japonica folanica or something like that. The pollinators are going absolutely crazy, and you can hear them. And now that I'm looking closer, it's primarily honeybees in here, which is awesome. And wow, I hope there's some of my friend Matt's honeybees in here. But also with this many in here, I gotta wonder, we must have hives closer to me than I think we do. Or maybe there's some wild ones. But anyway, this stuff really brings the pollinators in. And man, can you imagine the medicinal properties of honey made from Japanese knotweed? Anyway, pretty amazing to see. And a little less activity in the shade, but not too bad. Hang on a sec, something with the chickens here. Okay, we're gonna have to put up with the chickens squawking for a minute. They've gotten themselves all excited. If you have chickens, you know how that goes. Just wanted to point out the Jerusalem artichoke. These things are rocking. These were started from like 7 or 8 tubers. I think only 2 years ago. Might be 3, but they've bushed out into a massive growth, and wow, those are easily 15 feet tall, and they haven't started popping flowers yet. So my guess is they might touch 20. And there's a reason for that, of course. They've been fed early on with some forage foliar feed, and then later on with some Accelerate. Just leftover stuff I had from foliar feed and other crops. I said, we'll just go hit them quick. Should be some really nice Jerusalem artichoke tubers in here in the fall. And not to mention some stems here that you could probably stake peppers with. Or something else like that. So may look into using the stems for something interesting for next year's season. Anyway, I just thought I would share that, and I will probably stumble across other stuff, so maybe I will add to this video, or maybe I will make a separate video. Anyway, either way, thanks for watching the Farmacy seeds. Oh yeah, one more thing. Under the Japanese knotweed, I also have a large planting of comfrey. This also was just one little plant. And actually what I did was, when it got real tall the first year, I laid each of the stems over back onto the ground, and I covered them with soil so they would propagate and turn into multiple plants. And that was highly effective. As you can see, this is basically a massive hedgerow of multiple plants of comfrey. And so now I have a tremendous amount of nutrition to harvest, and comfrey for health and healing. I break a bone, I can heal it up much faster. And yeah, if you're not familiar with comfrey's medicinal properties, there's a whole host of them. Check out YouTube videos on comfrey tea and comfrey medicinal benefits. Well worth looking into.